Okay. All right, guys. Hi. Good morning. It's episode 3, series 1 of Reflection Discovery. Oh man, my hair. Holy smoke. Anyway, so here we go. Episode 3. A couple days ago, we talked about reflecting on your body of work from last season, last year. Whenever your projects take a bit of a hiatus, and just see where you've been, where you've come from, and where you are in that moment at that day, and be okay with it. So we had that time. I went through that process, and we're finalizing. We're not quite done yet, but we're finalizing all of the images for the portfolio and for all of our marketing for this year. And we're really close. But in the meantime, I've been working on some of these personal projects that I was talking about before. Right now, when weather permits and I feel like going outside, when it's not too cold, we're now getting ready to dip down into our teens and to the coldest stretch for what appears to be for the month of January. So I'm not looking forward to it. But that said, I'm coming back out with my camera, and let me show. This is one of them. This monster right here, the Mamiya RB67, is a tank of a camera, as most of you all know who shoot photography. That it's just, but the image quality is just fantastic, and the fact that it doesn't need a battery is even better. So I can just go out and shoot whenever the heck I feel like it. But it's fun to use. It could be a challenge sometimes because it is heavy, but it's such a good camera. My other camera, film camera, is a Canon FT, the QL version, which is the quick load, which is a handy little feature that makes loading film a breeze with that thing. And the lenses that go with that series of camera is they're just great. Beautiful lenses, beautiful glass. But yeah, so I wanted to get back into shooting film. Here we have Ilford's XP2 Super 400 and the Cinestill 400 dynamic for daylight, and some Portra 400, which is what's in here now, and also be shooting with the 400 T-Max from Kodak. So some of them I've used in the past and some I have not. So those will be fun experiments to play around with and see what kind of images they make. But I've been shooting, and it's been fun when I've gotten out there. It's given me an opportunity to slow down, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to get back to what I enjoy doing. I enjoy it all, but I enjoy seeing the little pockets of space and seeing the certain way light hits off buildings, depending on the time of day. You have a nice modern building with a lot of glass, and it hits off. There's a picture that I took a couple of years ago in Brooklyn, in the Dumbo section, and it's the iconic shot where you're looking at the bridge through these buildings, and there was the time of day we were there. There was a building sitting across the street, and it speckled the light onto the building across the street from it, and it was just beautiful. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that and or captured that with your own gear. But I just really enjoyed it, and I think what made the image extra fun is there was a scooter that was coming towards me, and the passenger on the back saw me, and as I hit the shutter button, waved. So it's this neat little composition um, that just made it. So it's moments like that, it's things like that that I enjoy um, shooting. I had taken an opportunity to shoot a personal project over this past summer of the New York City High Line, and I gave myself that freedom of street photography mixed with editorial, mixed with documentary. My wife would correct me if I said that any other way. Documentary photography, and it was fun. It was a grueling 2 days. I walked the High Line a couple of times to get the shots that I wanted and needed, but it was fun because the days couldn't have been any different. The first day was rainy and misty and dreary, and so the buildings kind of shone in a different way, and then the next day was bright and sunny, and so you get a polar opposite with hard shadows and stuff, other kinds of reflective light, and more people. The first day was kind of empty on the High Line, and the second day was jam packed because it was a nice day and everybody wanted to be outside. So it was a good time and a good experience. But those are the kinds of things that I enjoy doing. I enjoy being out while I don't necessarily enjoy being around a whole lot of people. I do enjoy being around people, and I enjoyed in that moment that interaction between what I was seeing with the High Line and the people there interacting with the architecture around it. It was just really nice. So I like to do street photography. I like to do I don't know, I'll call it quiet photography, where it's just a little pocket of space, a little thing, a little something that that I see that you may walk past and you just may ignore. So I like seeing those things, or even if you do see them, maybe you appreciate it in that second. But I take the extra second and press the shutter button. So it's those kind of things are fun for me. I like when I'm shooting film. That's a lot of what I like to do, is just find those little quiet spaces, those little around the corner places that you see, but you don't really potentially appreciate in that moment. So I like doing those kinds of things. And this is going to give me an opportunity. It has given me an opportunity in the past. I did the same thing when I went on our trip to Italy a couple of years ago. And that was, we're looking back at those photos. I, not because of the place we were in, but because of the pockets of space that I found, the different experience that I had. Yes, being in a different country, and yes, being in Italy, it's you have the architecture, you have the culture, you have the people. It's a different vibe. It's a different experience. But I approached it in the same way. I was looking for the everyday, the ordinary, and how can I, capture those things and those moments in a way that make them something different, something unique, something extraordinary. And that's what I'm looking to do. Again, just by walking around my town, my city, the neighboring cities, Allentown, Philadelphia, New York City, Harrisburg, Williamsport. It's just different different places within the Commonwealth, within the state, that make me take pause and want to reflect and see, what can be seen from the unseen, from the everyday, from the ordinary. So that's my bit for this week. On the work side of things, I think we're getting ready to shoot back-to-back projects later this week, and that'll be fun. That's out in Ohio and on the western side of the state of Pennsylvania. So I got 2 projects there, and then the following week we are back out in the Pittsburgh region to do some more stuff. But again, I thank you that you're following, that you're watching. If you're watching, if anybody's out there, hello. If anybody's out there and watching, I appreciate it, and I'm really starting to enjoy making these videos. They're giving me what I'd hoped they would give me, a moment to just clear my head, talk things through, and hopefully, what I say speaks to you, resonates with you, and hopefully, God willing, it helps you, in any way possible. And if it does, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. If you like the videos and you want to, give your input, again, with grace. This is only video number 3, so just be kind. But I appreciate, the words. I appreciate the support, and I appreciate your time. So thanks for watching. Next time we'll talk about, I'm not sure if I'm going to make a video on them yet, but maybe some behind the scenes, or not really a tutorial kind of thing. There's thousands of those videos out there, but just kind of take a moment to talk about the process while I'm in the middle of the process of doing some studio work or whatever. But again, I appreciate that you're here, and I appreciate you. So thank you. Have a great day. We'll talk to you next time. God bless.